Hi, my name is Megan Elks, and in this video I'll be going over how to put your saxophone together and hold it correctly so that you can get to making music. First, let's go through the parts of the saxophone. So the very first thing is the body. This is the part that you typically think of when you think of a saxophone, with all the keys and the bell at the very end. Next is the neck of the saxophone. So the neck connects the body to the mouthpiece. The mouthpiece is the black piece at the very end, which you put in your mouth so that you can play. Last, you've got the ligature and the reed. So the ligature holds the reed onto the mouthpiece, and the reed is what's responsible for the sound. As you play, the reed will vibrate and then create the sound. The last thing that's not technically a part of the saxophone, but very important, is the neck strap. So the neck strap carries the weight of the saxophone onto your neck and shoulders, rather than it only being on your hands. To put your saxophone together, we'll start with the neck and the mouthpiece. You'll put the mouthpiece onto the cork of the neck, so this darker brown piece, and you'll put it on in a twisting motion. The back of the mouthpiece is flat, and the curve is on top. Next, you'll take your ligature and slide it onto the mouthpiece. I slide mine about that far down, right past the edge. After that, you'll take your reed and add it to the mouthpiece. Move your ligature up just a little bit so that the reed slides in nicely. I like to put my ligature on before the reed, that way there isn't any chance of me bumping the reed as I put the ligature on. The reed will sit flat against the mouthpiece with just a small sliver of black showing at the very edge. Mine looks about like that. Once your reed is in place, move the ligature as you need to and tighten the screws so that the reed doesn't slide around as you play. Once your neck and mouthpiece are all set up, we can connect it to the body of the saxophone. Connect the body of the saxophone to your neck strap with this small hook at the very back. Then, in a similar swiveling motion, we'll connect the neck to the body. Once it's connected, tighten the screws around the neck. Your saxophone may have 2 screws, it may have 1, all are different. To hold the saxophone, your left hand will be on top and your right hand will be on the bottom. On the top, you should notice 5 keys. Your fingers will go on the 2nd, 4th, and 5th. Be sure that your index finger isn't on the very first key. Mine is gold, yours may be white. Again, all saxophones are different. As you align your fingers, also make sure that you're skipping that 3rd, smaller key. Your left thumb will come in contact with the thumb rest on the top. That's this little circle. For your right hand, the fingers will lay on the pearls quite nicely. 1, 2, 3. Your thumb will sit in the thumb rest at the bottom, just like that. Now for the pinkies. Your left pinky can sit on this key right here. Mine is white. And then your right pinky will sit right between these 2 keys at the bottom. Now that you're all set up, I bet you're really ready to play. Check out my next video on how to make an embouchure and to start making music. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to leave them below. I'd love to connect. Thank you.